Welcome to the league manager note for this week. I'm going to go quickly through each game and then going to give a playoff seeding update so we can get through all this. The first game, obviously the game that has brought me here today, where I lost by 70 points. I feel bad about my trade that I made with Trevor last week, where I gave up John Brown and Mark Andrews. But the problem is, even if I had those two guys, I still would not have gotten close. So going forward, I feel better about those two guys, but obviously that did not help me this week. Lucas, with only 4 points from his quarterback, still puts up 140, and I just had no chance thanks to 22 from Kamara, 30 from DJ Chark. Just not even fair. Even Nyheim Hines, one of my draft picks, just brutal, just taking it to me after I released him earlier in the year. My team is not going well right now outside of Travis Kelce. David Johnson has been benched. Kenny Golladay has a fast white quarterback throwing the ball to him, which is not going very well. Ty Johnson is just terrible. Patriots D still killing it for me. Damian Williams hurt, or probably I would have beaten Ben, and Ben would have to do this for the second time. But it's going poorly in the Johnson and Johnson world. Looking at the next game. We got the Foamy Seaman, which I want to start up with. The two people that said that they didn't know what fantasy was really about and that they weren't going to be very good were Justin and Luke, who are currently 1 and 2 in this league. So either they were lying or they are very lucky. Going through this game, Ben just got destroyed. Ben started Jordan Howard, who was hurt. Ben started Tyler Boyd, who hasn't done anything in about 6 weeks, and he has Ryan Finley throwing him the ball. So Ben truly deserves to have this update, but my team's somehow even worse. Good work by the Foamy Seaman, Nick Foles, Christian McCaffrey. If you have McCaffrey in a league, it's just not even fair. You've won. Going to the next game, we got Rip Team Mayo and Quan Caress needs me AB. I can never, your thing is too long. Me never needed AB. Tough break. 3 straight losses for Eric Benitez, and he's now in fear of missing the playoffs, unfortunately. Eric Corona coming back from the bottom of the standings with Kenyon Drake, Josh Allen. Some great moves during the last couple weeks. Calvin Ridley gone big. Marvin Jones gone big lately. He even has Kareem Hunt and Tom Brady ready to go in case he needs them. Benitez still probably all right. You have people like Saquon and Russell Wilson and Aaron Jones on by and still almost won. But we'll see how that goes. The biggest game of the day was definitely Brent coming back and beating Travis after a last-minute interception by Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers projected for 15.4. If he got that, he would have won. But unfortunately, he had 14.1, driving him down. All he needed to do was just not throw an interception. And in one of my other leagues, it would have been very nice if he could have just completed the pass to Austin Eckler, as I would have won in a different league. But fortunately, that was not the case. Brent actually started a full lineup, so he should get points for that. So it's good that he won. Team Mortensen going for the bottom of the standings outside of Brent. He started Tyreek Hill, who played and then got hurt immediately. He just kind of, tough breaks here. Good job by Dak, bad job by everyone else. Ryan Presnell coming back after a couple tough games. Just a consistent performance, no all-stars from anyone, but Mahomes fine, Gurley fine, Cobb, pretty good start. Cobb wasn't expected to be very good, but paced the team with 21.5 points. Drew Brees, carrying Drew Brees and Patrick Mahomes. It's too bad he didn't trade one of those, and he has Kirk Cousins for some reason. Finally, Chubb and my fans and J-Town Jock Japes lost by 25. Lamar Jackson, 32 points. If you've got Lamar, you're usually winning, but somehow, he got Lamar, he got John Brown, and that was basically all he needed. Unfortunately, JP had Kyler, Ingram, and Kyle Rudolph. A good start by JP a flex on Kyle Rudolph there. Fortunately, Jason Witten didn't do very good. LaShawn McCoy ended up being the guy, but you wouldn't have known that as Damian Williams was not expected to get hurt. So going into the standings here, we got the Foamy Seaman and Kamara Sutra locked up. They haven't locked up buys yet, but they're looking pretty good. Here we go. We're actually going to bring to the playoff odds over here. We got the Foamy Seaman and Kamara Sutra at playoff odds 100%. We got Trevor with a greater than 99% chance he would have to lose out and get a lot of help from other people to miss the playoffs. But the next three, Eric Benitez and Eric Corona both have a pretty good shot at making the playoffs because of their high points scored and already 6 wins. But the biggest one's going to be 2 Girlies, 1 Cup against Aaron Andrews, Ben, J-Town, Jock Japes, and me, who still has an outside chance of making the playoffs because, look at this, if you take away my last week, I was leading the league in points. But here I am, still third in points, still 4-7. It's truly incredible. And really, my points against isn't that bad, but the problem is I've just lost a bunch of very close games outside of this last week. And the ones that I have won, I think I beat Brent by 100. I beat someone else by 80. It's been a tough season. But that's what I get for being the league manager. All right, I hope everyone is doing good, and I'll see you guys soon.